Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this frame pattern, and you can make it square, you can make it rectangular, you can do and then you could do a lot with it. But it's really pretty easy. If we will take a square, and you can make any size, but I'm going to make it 1 by 1, and my nudge factor is set on 1 inch. So I'm going to hit the plus key and go hit the right arrow key, hit the plus key, and then put it like that. Then I'm going to take the plus key and I'm going to go up and over. That's really pretty much it. But to make it more symmetrical, we're going to take we want a line coming off at a corner here. So I'm going to hit the plus key, and I'm going to move this out of the way. And this is only, well, you know what? It'd be a lot easier just to draw a 1 inch line holding down the control button and let's make it 1 inch. I did this with a box and took away the joint. But if we put this line right here and have it snap to it, we're not there. The box way was pretty precise, but get the 4-sided cross and have it stamped to that node. Hit the plus key and let's rotate it 90 degrees. And then we'll do the same thing like right here. That's all you need to do. Now, if you wanted to make it square, you take a 2-point line and make it, I'm going to hold down the control button so it's perpendicular. Let's make that a line 4 inches. And you can see it's not touching. So we can move it over, just move it over, take the get the 4-sided cross and have it snap to right there. Now, if you wanted to make it a square, I'd hit the plus key and rotate it 90 degrees. And then you could do the same thing with a 4-sided cross. Now, I'm going to select it all and I'm going to make it something thicker than a hairline. And we can see immediately that our joints are there. And that's one reason I decided to make the video. So if we'll open up the Docker, we'll go to Windows, Dockers, and Join Curves. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Let's take the Shape tool, select that one, Shift select that one, and then select both those and hit Apply. Select that one, Shift select the other line, select those two, and hit Apply. Now you have that pattern basically, but we're going to take it and we're going to go to Object and convert the outline to an object. We're going to left click, right click, and you can see that we have some lines. So we can take it now, select it all, and weld it, and those lines go away. That's what we wanted. And let's tell you what, let's make a duplicate of this and leave a duplicate. And then I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate. And then I'm just going to get the 2-sided arrow holding down the control button and do that. Control D, get the 2-sided arrow with the control button and do that. And then let's weld it because you see those dots right there or those lines. So now you have a square. Now, if you want it to be a rectangle, 2 ways you could do it, depending on, if you need it for a certain side, you could grab those 2 nodes, holding down the control button. The control button is going to give you a restraint. And let's go about right there and call that good. Now we're going to select these 2 by Control D and get the 2-sided arrow and move it over. Control D, get the 2-sided arrow and move it over. Now we got a rectangle, that same thing. Then if you can see these lines where we joined there and there, if we select them all, and because they're right on top of each other, they will weld. Now, to fill this in, you would take the Smart Fill tool on yellow. Whoop, I missed the mark. And there you have that. Now, if you move this out of the way, you won't have the line. And let's go a little further with this. Let's take the Interactive Fill tool and go from there to there. I always end up doing this at the end of the video, just kind of showing it off. And there you have a pretty detailed looking corners of a frame, basically, if you were going to do a frame, object order, back of page. That's pretty easy, pretty spectacular. And there's a lot we can do with that. I might even make a second video to show something else off. But that's a pretty cool framework. If you were doing some, you could have your squares smaller. You could add more squares, have less squares. But anyway, something to play with, and hope that helped. Thank you for watching.